Hello everyone, it is Recalibrate Wednesday and I'm going to give you some reset strategies for on the ice as well as tools to slow down time. I just got back from being off the grid for 28 days, so therefore I've had a lot of calls with athletes that I'm working with for the Elemental Athlete development, where essentially we're talking through different things that they're feeling challenged with, and from there I provide tools to use the physiology, awareness and intention to come into the moment. So coming out of the mind and coming into the primal essence of the body, the felt sense of the body, and being comfortable with what you're feeling. So what I would love to do, there was a theme this week and over the last couple weeks within different leagues. A lot of what I work with is hockey, but I also work with many other sports, but I usually relate to hockey. So I'm working with some NHL players as well as some junior players. And I'm going to do a reading that I actually put together this morning that I feel like sets the tone for you to relate to it. So a little early, a little late. Why can't I just wait? Missed shot, missed pass, deked early, what a game. Why here, why now? Inhale, sigh. My stomach feels empty, forehead, shoulders, postures folded. Angry, disappointed, yet numb, contemplating all that's going wrong. So this is something quite common, is a lot of the time the conversations that I'm having aren't necessarily, they are to a point that I'm feeling anxious or stressed, or I'm finding it challenging to reset in the middle of a game after I missed that shot. I arrived a little too early at blocking a shot. As a goalie, it's like I'm just a little bit early, a little bit late. And I think we can all relate to that. So the reality, what I see is happening in that moment is you're not present. You're not in your body. You're not in the felt sense of you. You're in your vision. You're in your mind. The mind is dancing. So the mind that wants to go back in time, or the mind that wants to fast forward, be in control of what the future will bring, or the mind that is here and is on the bench, frustrated after a shift, and there's this dance going on inside them, or back eddy. So the first thing that happens is truly an awareness that I don't feel calm, clear, content, at peace here. You're feeling a little pulled by the past, or a little pushed into the future, side to side, round and round. You're feeling like you're not quite centered. So it all starts with awareness. And then from there, the intention is to come into this primal zone where you feel sensuous, you feel receptive, you feel responsive, you feel calm, and you feel content, meaning everything that has happened has been perfect. Everything that's going to happen is perfect. All is perfect. It doesn't mean you don't want to learn and you don't want to move forward in life, but in this moment, all is perfect. So first starts with awareness. That's the most important key. So here we are. Let's just put it straight into a scenario. You were just on the ice and you're defense, and you're reading the play, you're in that moment, and you drop down a little early to block a shot. And what happens is they see that motion, and then they're able to deke around you, and they have a shot, maybe score. And maybe you're noticing that your passes are a little bit early or a little bit later in someone's skates. So you're realizing that you're not here right now. So here you come off the ice. And yes, you are breathing quite heavily, and that is okay. So the first things first is you have your water, you have your routine, you sit down. And what we're going to do is go straight into awareness of your primal senses, awareness of key components of your body that need to be here, now, sensuous, responsive, receptive, okay? So you're sitting down and right away you choose to locate. So we're using our vision, our breath, and our awareness. So you just look up and maybe you're looking at, you could even be just looking at your gloves, for instance. So you're looking down, you're having a moment, you're not inviting anyone to engage with you, right? I get that. So you get off and you need a moment alone. So usually when we need a moment alone, we're looking at the floor or we're looking at anything other than someone else that's on the bench. So you come off and maybe while you're looking down, you have your stick there and you just soften your hands, relaxing your hands, your feet, and maybe you just choose to look at the logo on your glove. So you're looking at the logo on your glove, and as you're looking at it, you're inhaling and exhaling. And you're going to do this 3 times. As you're doing it, you're very aware that it's blue and it's red. And I'm looking at, my thumb that's underneath it. Maybe you notice there's a little hole in it. You're just kind of fascinated by this glove. As you inhale, you're essentially kind of smelling in the environment. You're engaging with that spot. You're feeling the inflation, the deflation. All this is going to happen quicker when you're in the moment. But as I talk you through it, you're feeling the air come in. You're feeling the lungs inflate, the ribs accommodate for that. And you're hearing yourself breathe in and out. You're noticing your jaws relax, your tongue is forward, hands are relaxed, feet is relaxed. You're looking at your glove and you're just aware of what is real right now. I am looking at this glove and it is blue. And then from there, you're going to, so I would do about 3 breaths there. And then from there, you're going to look up and maybe you're not in the room yet, in an essence. You're looking down the line and maybe you're looking at the far end of the bench and you choose to find a spot there and you see a little nick on the boards and you're just looking at it for, 1 to 3 inhales. As you're inhaling, you're looking at the spot, you're looking at the shape, the color, the size, everything about it. And in your mind, you're saying, I'm breathing in. And you're feeling everything rise and fall, and the hands are relaxed, the feet are relaxed, and you're taking in that object. And then all in a moment, when you're ready, maybe you stand up and maybe you come up to the boards. And now you're looking in the distance. You're finding another object that's far away. Maybe it's on the boards ahead. Maybe it's a line on the ice. You'll find something, and when you look at it, you're just in this moment. All you care about is what you're looking at, that you're inhaling. What does it feel like as the air is coming in, the air is leaving? And can I still be aware of my feet, my hands, maybe even aware of the form of your body, like the skin sac you're in? And you just come into that moment. The most important thing to slowing down time and to reset, they're the same thing. What happens is you need to come into the present moment. You need to come into where you are seated. You need to come into the arches of your feet. You need to come in essentially to this pillar that goes right through the center of you, the energetic center of you. You are aware of that. You're aware of your inner environment and your outer environment. And you're fully in this moment right now. You're not here. You're not here. You're here. And you can merge this in all different fields of play of your life. I believe we have many. I believe our home is essentially a field of play. I believe obviously the gym and the rink is. I believe your vehicle is. I believe the bus is. I believe each different room I am in is essentially kind of a different field of play that I must be present in, aware of objects in the room, aware of the walls around me. I need to be aware of that I'm in the arches of my feet. I'm feeling the entirety of what I'm receiving, this energy from my feet, my skin, my hands, the air that's coming in and leaving, what I'm hearing, that softness in through my eyes, my nose, my ears, my tongue. So at all times you're doing that, and you can do this at face-off. You could do this as a goalie in the net. No matter what, the key is that right away you're realizing that you are not here. And it might be a feeling of just, I don't feel calm, steady, ready. I'm feeling a little late or a little early, so you're aware of that, and right away you just come into these tools. And while you're using the tools, you are aware if they are helping you, if they are supporting you. And then this is where we start building these new ruts in our life that are help guiding us. This is a reset strategy I'm using. I use it before an exam. I use it before a hard conversation with my coach. I use it during. All of a sudden I feel like I'm getting a little overwhelmed, and I decide to soften my eyes, take in the environment, breathe in consciously. But here you are, another scenario is, here you are in triple overtime. And you just happen to be the left wing that's going out for triple overtime. And you realize that you want to come into the moment. Even though you're dialed in, because time matters, you have fear on your side, like you want to win. So your ego is fully engaged, but the reality is we want you to be right here. So as you're skating up to the left wing there, you're just like looking at the boards, you're seeing red, you're breathing in, you're connecting to the boards. As you turn around, maybe you look at your center man, you both give each other a nod, and you breathe in, you take them in. Then maybe you look down, it's not quite puck drop yet, but you're looking at a line on the ice, a chip, a little divot on the ice. As you look at it, you breathe in, puck drops, you are here. So that's how you merge it into your experience of life. But first, you're just obsessed about it every day, all the time. As you're walking up to the fridge, you're seeing the fridge. You're still in your feet, but you're walking closer and you're getting there. And as you are looking at the fridge, and as you go to grab it, you're breathing in and you're aware that you are looking at the fridge and you're about to open it. So this is where presence is key. And eventually it's very seamless. You don't even have to think that I'm doing this. You just know you are. And yeah, have fun with it. Play with it. This is truly a game, a mastery game, that you just merge it in with everything you were doing in life. But what you find is time slows down. You always have enough time. You have enough time to lift your head up, to look, time to be present of your feet, time to take a couple breaths before you make a decision and you respond. Yeah. Enjoy, play with it. If this is helpful for you, please, please, please like it, or comment on it, how it was helpful for you, what stood out for you. This helps me get involved with the community and be inspired by you. And what else do I want to do next? And for sure, absolutely, always share with your teammates, your coaches, and with anyone you think would appreciate some tools using primal senses to activate what you want, the state that you want to be in. And for those of you that don't really know what I do or why I do it or how I do it, to keep it simple is I have a passion, for life. And certainly have a passion of working with, it seems to be hockey or anyone that has an ambition in life. And my deep-rooted passion is anything that can bring us back to our primal nature, bring us back to our physiology, bring us back to using presence, vision, breathing, our sense of reality to bring us into the environment and to activate the primal zone that we all are looking to be in. And yeah, to essentially create a sense of calm, a sense of peace in our lives so that we may keep chasing our dreams. Yeah. So if you're ever looking for one-on-one and you want to talk through different scenarios, please reach out. I may or may not have availability, but you won't know until you reach out, and hopefully we can work together. I'd love to. Yeah. Okay. Have a sweet night. Bye.